Good morning, Mel. Good morning, King Carnage. Good morning, SF. Aloha. Number 3 today. I see you. Good morning, E. I haven't seen you guys in a year. Let's get those jokes out of the way. Good morning and happy 2024 Tuesday. Welcome, Sandollar. Good morning, Caleb. Good morning, Creator. Hey, Creator's back on his A game. What is going on, Chris? I'm so hyped to see you guys, I'm gonna be honest. It's a new year. Caleb said, let's get it. I'm hyped for you guys. Let's get it today. And yeah, remember, we are opening lower today. We're opening significantly lower. Which we'll go over the individual time frames at the open. I'll go over the small time frames. We'll go over the bigger time frames. Daily is what I consider the bigger. New Year, say me fool. Yeah. New Year, same bullshit. You know we on. A year for abundance. New Year, same me, but worse this year. Decaying. Yeah, my yearly theta was hitting. Gonna be getting worse from here on out. Alright, so guys, pretty important by the way. I know you guys can't probably see it that well, but it says 472.28 to 472.30 bid ask for current price on SPY, which means we have broken the significant support. Oh wait, that's what I was gonna post. I was gonna be like, hey everybody, don't forget what the weekly watch list said, because it was pretty important. Alright, so every day I post news in my chat in the daily updates channel. Definitely would check this out. Every day I post game plans in my Reason Over Risk channel. And also every week I post in the weekly watch list channel. So make sure to go check that out. But also in the trade floor, reminding everybody to remind themselves to go look at the weekly watch list info and the game plans. 472.70 being broken this morning. Will the break hold? That is today's question. Because we've already gotten what probably got people into buying longs, honestly. I bet a lot of people got trapped into longs here. See, what this is it's a slowdown, but it's not anything that initiates anything, right? So us getting the break of this can initiate some selling. So that's what we're looking at today. Could potentially be a very, very, very important day today. Also, one more humble plug here. The new course came out this weekend. I have been retweeting it and posting it all, or pretty much since the other night. But we released it on the New Year's, so hope you guys enjoy it. If you have gotten it, if you haven't or haven't heard about it yet, get it. Get it. It's $75. I made it $75 for the exact reason that there are tons of people stealing my info, making it worse, and then selling it for thousands of dollars. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to undercut everybody. So it's $75. If you're a lifetime member in my chat, this is free. It comes at no extra cost. You just need to go look at the lifetime chat within the Discord server, and you can get info to that. It has awesome amount of info in here. I genuinely would check this out first. Then I'd get to the retest trade. I would do it in this order, honestly. I kind of have it in a similar order to this in the course, but not perfectly. The risk management calculator, that's this thing right here. So if I'm like, oh, I have a fucking $1,000 account. 2 contracts at 105. And I don't really want to risk anything more than, let's say, 4% of my account. Submit. This is the parameters I need to be following. So, pretty cool. But yeah, I would check that out. Humble plug. But yeah, that's everything I have this morning. Here in a minute, guys, when the market opens, we'll go over the smaller time frame game plan as well as the bigger time frame game plan. I just like to let the market open, let things kind of pop out, and then we'll we'll react. But good morning to everybody. Sorry guys, I was talking. My goal is this year to look back on the year and not be disappointed. That's good. That's a good goal. That's a fair enough goal. It's not a crazy hardcore pressure expectation, but it is a good progressive goal. I like that. Price shocked me, not going to lie. The price of SPY right now, or the cores? I think you meant the cores. I can't retweet. I'm sending it out through other ways. Appreciate you, Aloha. Appreciate you. Yeah, if you guys share that to somebody, genuinely thank you, because there's tons of people stealing my shit for nothing, you know, and then selling it for thousands. But I'm happy to release something that anybody can access. To be honest with you, that's something I really wanted to be a part of. So the whole thing too is you can get the first course and the second course for like $325, which is still less than what a lot of people charge for one course. That was my whole game plan, was having it like super cheap for everybody. But also the game plan is to not ever have to make another course. I hate making courses. They take a lot of energy. I have to focus a lot. I have to take a lot of time away from you guys. I have no energy to do full day streams when I'm doing the course. But I'm back to me. I got a lot of sleep. I'm rested. I don't have to work on the course anymore. Me and Leland are done. It's just promote it, help others, and then that's it. Let's do our full day streams. Let's do our, normal streams again. At the beginning of each week, besides this week because it's a short week, I will start posting my stream schedules again. I know I stopped doing that, but that was because I didn't really know what my stream schedule is going to be. But we should be fine. The course? Yeah. Yeah, I kind of thought I'd surprise a lot of people with that price, but it's okay. And I've already gotten a lot of people messaging me, be like, bro, you need to raise the price on that. I'm like, nah, man, that's where it stands. I'm happy with that price. Less than $100 for what could be the most valuable course on the internet. I'm proud to say it. But guys, here on the bigger time frame, we are losing support of what is the most significant short-term support on the daily time frame. 473.65 down to 472.70. That is very, very bad for bulls. But we're probably going to see some buyer reaction because of the significant drop. So what can you guys draw on your charts for this overnight fib? Who can tell me? Who can help me out here? Here, we need to delete some stuff now that I'm done with the course. Delete that. Delete the glitch because we don't really care anymore. We're going to keep that. And we're going to keep the mess with this one chart. This will be our mess with this one chart. Exactly what its name is. But guys, what can we draw here from the overnight gap? Closed to open. Exactly. The previous day close to today's open. So what are some other significant short-term levels that we have here on our chart? We got the previous day low demand. We got the previous day close, which that's clear as day. Today's open. Pre-market information, which I'm sure is very important. And then where's the high? Let's back this up a little bit. It's kind of hard to see it. It's up here. Okay, so grab the high of previous day. Wait, no. It's not there. I'm sorry. Bad Josh. 8:30. Here we go. I was looking at the wrong level. That high. Where's the open? There we go. So we got previous day open, previous day high, previous day low, previous day high, low demand. That's just grabbing the whole red candle. We got the close to the open. So this is pretty much everything we should be looking at. So we could be seeing some bearish retest come in here. Could see a retake, which we would need to see a lot of information before thinking this is a good retake. But that's the two things that we have right in front of us. We just went over the daily. Now we're going over the 5-minute. Is anybody lost? Does anybody need me to go over the game plan for the day again? Or just, I'm not even really covering the game plan. I'm genuinely just covering the levels and everything. And holy crap, did John Deere didn't gap down? Wait, what? I went into the chat preemptively this morning, 15 minutes before the open. I was like, guys, this is going to be our first loss of 2024. Or I put first loss of 2024 pending. And then I typed, wait, maybe not. I genuinely thought like everything did this, but I guess not. John Deere is different. Alright, cool. Well, I like this for calls a lot. As long as this area here holds, the area between, what is this number? 397.40 to 399. As long as those two hold, I like this for swings to the upside. Now, I know I have a lot of lines on my screen. Let me unzoom this. These are psychological levels because I didn't have anything in between. This is the actual target for 411 area, but in case of any actual like selling pressure popping up here, I am going to react to that. So I'm looking out for that. But that is one thing I am bullish on. Pretty cool though. The one thing I swung into the new year and it's going up. Awesome. All right, well, so we'll probably sell that either end of day today or tomorrow, hopefully. I don't want to hold the new year position super long. Here we go. This is another one I've been waiting for. I didn't get a position on this yet, but I'll let you guys know. But I'm going to be watching this as well. This is the big inside setup I had going. Pretty much every day the past couple days has been stuck inside this candle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7th day closed outside of it, but we stopped right at the gap today. So I'm going to wait to see what's really going on here because this could just launch again, considering it is on top of a gap up. But we'll see. I'm pretty interested in that setup a lot. I like PayPal a lot still. I just think it's not time. Boeing, that one is a lot of pressure built up, but we're going to wait on that one as well because that's like CLF. Yeah, it is slowing down, but I don't want to be the guy who's trying to short the thing that's about to launch more. So we'll wait on that one and get more information and be smart about it. Tesla is becoming a little bit of a pain in the ass. I won't lie to you guys. So this one got a really good close outside and was looking really good for bulls. Then we got this candle. And I'm not really scared about the size of this candle. It's what it's doing. It's rejecting a very important area, the next level above, and it's closing back inside of the range, which is what this was trying to not do, right? So Tesla is very bearish from this day. Tried to retake it, could not, right? Broke back under the yellow level, broke back under that day's low, sold off. You guys saw that in the last day of the 2023 year, right? Now we're getting kind of the same thing. We're getting a higher open again, and it's breaking the previous day low. If this day holds, I'm scared to say that this might actually go test 240, might even see 235 on the Tesla chart on the daily. So we'll see. But I'm on the lookout for that. You guys already kind of heard what I talked about here on the King Carnage chart. We were talking about possible bearish retest as long as it's underneath this area I have highlighted here. And then we talked about the smaller time frame levels just now together, which there are more levels underneath. I was just trying to give you guys the basis of everything. I'm going to try to do this more so you guys have a better understanding of the kind of explanation of everything beforehand. I think sometimes I just get lazy and don't, but I'll try to change that. But yeah, is anybody lost? Does anybody still need a breakdown of what's possibly happening? Dude, John Deere is green. I'm so lost right now. That's a $3.50 candle in the first 5-minute candle. No, it's $3. Never mind. I was so confident in that one. Ooh, some amazing updates by the boys in Lifetime, if you guys are in there. They've been going over a lot of really, really good, bigger market weights. Somebody in chat, Spicy Pepper, said Triple Q is losing pre-market low. Ooh, that one's not holding anything. Very good call out on it. Triple Q, Spicy Pepper. Very nice call out. Yeah, I think we're seeing staples go up today because of the quick and significant drop that you guys are seeing. So if you see like I keep saying I'm surprised John Deere's up, I shouldn't be. Industrials, staples, these are like flight to safety sectors. Like when money moves really quickly into shorts, a lot of the time you see these spike because of that. It's just like kind of like a park my money here for a little bit because I want to be safe for a minute. That's really what you're seeing on some of the sectors. I see $10 said the same on Triple M. Good sign. I actually posted this for my premium group today. But they broke under a significant level here on an AMD 5-minute chart. Now, I know it's only the first 10 minutes, but if they maintain under these two levels here, that is not good, because these are the two levels that I was really kind of telling everyone to focus on, was right here. Because if they hold this, it's a good sign, but if not, well, any lower highs or selling pressure under that area can definitely bring that chart down more. Happy New Year, Jack. Good morning, Maxon. Good morning, First Light. Good morning, Alexis. Good morning, everybody. If I didn't say it back to you, I'm sorry. I just didn't see it. I was probably going over something. B. Ferg, he said, took a week off last week just trying to get reoriented to what's going on. Take your time, man. Take your time. Glad to see you. Me no sleep. Happy New Year, fam. Happy New Year to you as well, Ace. Can't speak English. I was getting nervous when I saw it was Ace talking to me. Good morning, Leland. Good to see you, man. Watching Coin. It's a good thing to watch, Mel. Coin's a very good chart to watch right now. With rumors and more news going on around the Bitcoin ETF. A lot of things going on right now regarding Bitcoin on a political level. Alright, does Triple Q keep selling here now that they got to the next area of potential support? This is really what we need to see slow down first before SPY. Now, if SPY breaks this, we need to be looking for more selling again. Hope that makes sense to everybody. I'm just trying to quickly go through these. Oh, that's SPX. Never mind. Apple is trying to break today's open. Keep an eye on that. Microsoft looking very ugly. Nvidia's looking... Ugh. Bunch of throw-up charts right here. Just a bunch of selling on a lot of the top weights right now. Oh, UNH. Nice move. Healthcare getting some positivity there. AMD. Doji turned red. What is going on the Costco chart? I still feel like this hit 700, but we'll see. Oh, whoa. Before I switch, this was a chart that I was saying people should be watching on their, like this should be the chart you watch as, like, your inverse of SPY. Not a perfect inverse, don't take it that way, but that's kind of the direction we're going. But you can see they got a really nice positive move so far this morning. The dollar also got a nice positive boost this morning. So, and I'm not going to sit here and say it wasn't impossible to see, but there was wicking up at pretty good areas for these charts too. So even if it was just short-term pain for the equity charts like SPY and Triple Q, still try to call out to us. Tesla, new low day, great call out. Let's go, everybody. John Deere position hit 10%. Can you believe it? We're in calls. This is crazy. I need to quit doing that. I keep trying to check my Discord when I'm trying to leave y'all on a chart, and then I leave y'all on the weirdest chart ever. Alright, so this is the next level below on SPY if this does crack lower. I'm just zooming lower. I'm not saying it is moving lower. Yo, high key, if you are in that John Deere swing with me, don't be scared to trim some because those cons are moving like ass. I'm going to take one at 17% because those are moving horribly. Yeah, 17.24. Let's take one. I ain't playing with that crap. The fuck? Oh, it is that one. First target hit. Second target is 405. Third is 407.50. Keep stops at 400 for runners. Yeah, okay. Alright. Sorry, guys. I had to focus on my trade that I had with my chat. I'm back with you guys. Ah, SPY still being stubborn. Q's possibly trying to slow down within here. We'll see, though. Could be just consolidation before more dumping. Right now, it looks like we're getting some short-term buying on SPY, at least. Manufacturing PMI final actual is out at 47.9. Forecast was 48.4. Previous was 48.2. Thank you, Eric, for posting that. That came out 2 minutes ago. Sandollar said Moderna is ripping. I see UNH is killing it. I said healthcare staples, XLI, very normal to see buying in these overall when market is seeing seller moves this significant. Sorry, just letting you guys know what I was typing. Tesla new low of day, Target and Walmart flying, Moderna ripping, G's and Moderna going to Mars. Pfizer as well. Yeah, healthcare is getting bought up. Now, remember what I said, though, guys. It's very normal for some of these sectors to get bought up very short term when you're seeing short term selling happening. Like right now in SPY, selling off under 471.7. You guys might be seeing the next leg down happen. If you see continued selling pressure under this area, that is not a good sign. Also, I see triple Qs moving a little lower. They're not under that area, but they are getting towards it. SPY still selling. Bigger time frame view. Shows a bearish retest. Look at that. Kind of goes up into it, pulls down, right? We can't really see the retest on that time frame, but look at that. First 5-minute candle rejected that to the cent. I'm going to send this in Discord. Sorry, guys. I don't know if I should switch the chart. Didn't even go up, touch the Vib, didn't touch previous day low. Alright, we'll zoom it in so we can see the next thing. How's everyone doing this morning, though? How are the updates? How are you guys feeling? How's everyone's accounts doing so far? John Deere still going up. BB business as usual. Come on, John Deere, go break a percent. What was I doing? Oh, I need an invite for somebody. Invite. Copy. Another 50%, 50 short of the pop. Good job, Mel. Mel, I told you, bro. I told you 2024 was going to be your year, dude. Like, if 2023 was a glimpse into what we've seen and your potential, oh, dude. This year's about to be nothing to you. Let's go. John Deere breaking 30% here. Sell one more at hopefully at 269. Yep. Sold one more at 2.69. Last con is up 37%. And let's leave a stop at what's the number? 403.30. Second target hit. I can't even update this chart fast enough, dude. It's moving too much. I said, glad that worked out. Sometimes these sectors act as a safe haven when significant selling happens. Alright. I am done talking about John Deere. I'm done looking at this. Cool. I said I was going to bring more plays into the premium section, and I did. Let's keep it going, though. No slowing down. I'm not calling this out in chat, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. SPY shorts look really, really, really good as long as this area here is resistance. Keep that in mind, as triple Qs have not exited this area below yet. They're pretty much trying to right now. But they're holding with this buyer candle right now. So it might be 10-15 minutes before it dumps again. But if you do see this break, possibly seeing more selling occur. I know it's crazy to say after already seeing so much blood, but it could happen. God, Microsoft. That is... That is beautiful and nasty at the same time. Nvidia, same thing. Whew. Pops 2024, that's your name. That's funny. I got you, dog. Get disconnected, fool. I disconnected you. Hold that L. No, I'm kidding. Let me get a screenshot for chat, guys, because they don't know what the hell's going on. Miker said I am drooling. It's okay, fool. It's okay. I like the best of you guys. Pep broke this consolidation channel to the upside so far. Good luck, CJ. Possibly seeing it. That's a safe haven, so it's a good safe haven stock. eBay's Rippy mode. That's pretty crazy. Been busy these past couple weeks with the holidays. Going to take this week slowly to get back into the swing of things. Yeah, take your time. Don't ever rush, especially when you know you're getting back into it. It's not about being right or looking good or looking cool. No, it's about feeling right, feeling comfortable, and understanding the system in front of you that you're trying to trade. Oh my god, it's at 50%. Runner on fire. Yeah, literally. Give me it. Alright, sorry. I was saying, take it 3 or leave it tight stop to see how far this last con goes. Done spamming you all. I'm going to post next play when I see it. Alright, let's move on. I'm tired of talking about DE. The hell? Oh. Yo, buyers are showing up on SPY. What's Triple Q show? Okay. They're trying to fight for this zone right here. It might not be pretty, but that's why I said you need to wait. You might need to wait for like an actual building a base. Because look at your top weights. They're just big knives down. So I think some impulse buying is definitely overdue. It's nice to see some of the safe haven stocks move. I won't lie about that. Very, very nice. The 10-year is also slowing down. That's going to be a good sign for bulls on the equity market. It'd be a very good thing. 10-year. Miker said, "Don't worry though, green by lunch." Yeah, that's kind of the perfect post. Industrial Staples Energy doing not too shy. Yeah. The safe haven tickers are getting nice moves. I would like to add though, the dollar and the 10-year are tipping over, which can possibly add bullish pressure onto our equity charts like SPY, Triple Qs, Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, Tesla, Google, Meta, Berkby, JPM. You could possibly be seeing some buying showing up. I said 10-year dollar slowing down. Equity market can get an impulse pop soon. I say impulse because it's not really bullish, it's just really a reaction. I guess you could say it's like a calculated reaction. Moderna's still on fire. Yeah, Moderna's probably not going to slow down. There's no need for it to yet. Oh my god, bro, my Discord's messed up. I keep posting on the wrong channel. Alright, there we go. Alright, what are y'all saying in here? Yeah, the 11% on one day is pretty nuts. And the fact that it's only been open for 32 minutes is even funnier. Could go a lot more. Looks like the 10-year picked up a little bit more again. Be sure to drop a like on today's stream, guys. Let me know how you're doing this morning. How was your New Year's? Anything that might have happened over the New Year's break? We did have a long weekend. Let me know if you have gotten the second course. Let me know if you got the second course, or if you haven't gotten it yet, if you're thinking about it. Let me know if you checked out the weekly watch list. We also released one yesterday. A lot of things came out this weekend. The new course, a new year, the weekly watch list. 2025 is my year. I like that, man. Thinking forward, thinking ahead. I like that. Yes, the second course is a one-time buy. What courses have you guys gotten that isn't, though? If you've been getting a course that's like a monthly fee or something, that'd be crazy. But yes, it is a one-time buy. Here's my humble promotion. So, this is everything in it, for the most part. There's a lot more in it, of course. And then the link, if you back up, is right here. So check that out. It's also on the, if you go to the YouTube page, I posted this for everybody. Twitter, YouTube, Discord. You go to community. It's the latest post. No, I'm sorry. It's not the latest post. I posted the weekly watch list. It's the second latest post. So be sure to check that out. The link's right there. You got my little green check. Yeah, check that out when you can. I've been retweeting the crap out of it on my Twitter this weekend. Yeah, check it out if you can. I made it a price that pretty much anyone can afford. Happy New Year, folks. Happy New Year, Jonathan Sherman. Hope everyone had a great weekend. You too as well, Zeke. I hope you did as well. Thank you, Zaytoven. Thank you for checking out the weekly watch list, man. I put a lot of time and energy into those. And I get straight to the point. Get in the second course today. Thank you, Beeferg. Remember, guys, if you guys are a lifetime member, again, I'm just saying this for everybody because Beeferg kind of reminded me. If you are a lifetime member, you have it for free. Go check the lifetime section. It's been posted already. Target finally making the move I was looking for. Yeah, it looks like all the staple stocks are moving up. You got to remember that's another staple. No, I haven't done it yet. We'll soon know, obviously. Take your time. I'm tired. Definitely makes sense. Hey, it's a short week, though. Don't go too crazy. I'm snagging the course this weekend, boss. Take your time, Alexis. I know you've already gone over a lot of the info that's within it, to be honest, you know? The retest, the supply and demand. If you're in my daily streams and you pay attention, you really don't need to get anything. You could just chill in here. If you pay attention, you actually do focus, and you actually do write down the things we talk about, and you actually go through the routine like we talk about, you don't need any of that stuff. Nice job in the DE swing. Missed getting in on that one. Totally fine, CJ. You'll get in the next one. I post plenty of winners and losers. I am happy to say, though, that my first play swinging from 2023 into 2024 was a dub. We did get a green victory on our first trade. I'm happy to say it. Vibing with the gang. Workshop 11 could be a mini course alone. Yeah, that's true, too. I put up my all into that one. That'll always be the channel trailer. Sometimes it's nice having it all organized in one place. 100%. I think that is the thing with the courses that some people in my community like. It's not really like, oh, he's giving us new info. Like, some of you are aware it's a lot of the same info we already go over in here. It's just organized, like King Carnage just said. So I know a lot of people like that too. By the way, guys, just as I thought this was slowing down, it got bought back up, but they are still rejecting that 3.93 area, so I'm kind of watching that. So really just looking at 2% up or down on the 10-year today. That was to change. We can then react. Dollar still sitting at low of day. We're at a part of the chart where this impulse buy could be short-term lived, and we could just see more dumping occur. Basing could happen here, which is probably what a lot of bulls want to happen, is ugly price action to just hold for a longer period of time and then see if they can retake higher levels. But right now, shorts are in control from the open. We haven't gotten any pop of anything yet, but they are still trying to fight to hold. So it's 50-50. Workshop 11, what's that? Get him out of here. No, he's kidding. I have two swings going into this year. Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Both green with lots of time. Those are two good ones to swing, to be honest, though. I mean, those are just good overall companies. Good safe havens. I think a lot of people think they have to be long or short. I don't think people realize, like, there's sector rotation, which I'm glad a lot of you guys understand that. You know, it's not just, oh, SPY went down and the dollar went up, and the bonds went up. It's like, okay, yeah, but staple stocks went up. People put their money into other sectors. Yeah, they might have moved it out of tech. You know, every tech stock might be down 2 to 4% today, but there's staple stocks that are up just that same amount as well. You know, it's not like the money just disappeared. No, most of the money got shifted. It got rotated. It got moved. It's very normal. That's how the money moves. It doesn't just enter and leave the market. It rotates in and out of sectors within the market. Got the course, finished strike price. Oh, okay. You finished the strike price? Good. That's the best section by far. Amazing work to you in Leland. Firm handshakes. Excited to continue to work on it, rather beginner or advanced. Sorry. And that's the thing about that course is it's not really like the first one. I can't even say it's completely beginner because there's a lot of in-depth info on there. You know, it's not like just beginner, but it does have some good baby steps in there. And then I would say the second course kind of has less of that. I would say the second course gets right into it. There's no like, all right, you ready for this? It's just straight into it. So I think a lot of you guys will enjoy that. Do you guys want to see a preview of the course? I could show just the first screen of it. Anybody here is interested and just want to see what it looks like. I want to see many people get this course. It's only $75. I made this price for a reason. Let's see preview. So here's a preview of everything on the course if you guys are interested in it. Of course, just some BS beginner info. Best video section, best breakdown, and a lot of these have videos. Some of them will have a video and a quiz. Some of them will have a video and a text breakdown to also be included with it. Every section is different, but every single section is filled to the brim with info based on what it's going over. So if it's like, oh, that's the supply-demand section, there's probably a lot of info on supply and demand in there then. The risk management calculator, highly requested. That's what this looks like right here. It's to help you with your risk management calculator. But it's also easy to see like in visual numbers. Like if you're like, oh, I only have a $1,000 account and I want this many contracts on this. It's easy to see the numbers right there in front of you because you'll be like, okay, this is what I need to limit myself to. That's what the calculator says. That's what I told myself beforehand. So I feel like it gives you good like structure and good rules. But yeah, I would definitely check the course out if you guys have not already. The link is in Discord, YouTube, it's on Twitter, it's everywhere. Bloopers video? I wish. If there was a bloopers video for the course, it would be like screenshots of me and Leland complaining about how we can't get something to work right. No, actually, well, there wasn't really any complaining done throughout the entire process of that course. Me and Leland, we met up one time. I didn't even meet with Leland multiple times, like, at all. We just did it, you know, we just got to work. But I did do most of it, but he did a lot of some of the more intricate stuff, like the strike selection stuff I probably could have done, but I would not have been able to have gotten it as well or as clean looking as he did, or as well explained. It was very intricate. I really in my head on that one. He can put it on paper. So that was really cool. What else? The risk management calculator. I would have never done that. I would have never been able to make a Google Chrome extension that you guys could just download and have at all times. Like, I wouldn't have been able to figure that out. I would have had to watch 100 YouTube videos. But Leland figured it out, no problem. So, there was no complaining, and there was almost no meeting up for this course. It was funny. It really was just like, alright, Leland, get your shit done. I'll get my shit done, then we'll combine it. And that was it. So it's crazy how like well that course came out considering we didn't really plan it that much. Like I organized like a list and a rubric for ourselves, but that was it. Does Leland have a day job? Seems to be very techie. Yeah, he works at Bard AI. Yo, Benny, did you see my tag in Off Topic? Highly encourage people to mess around with that calculator. 100%. Y'all definitely be seeing me pull it up in front of you more. Plus, it's just cool that we have a Google Chrome extension that has my logo on it. That's kind of cool. And it's super easy to look at. Like, you instantly understand what you're looking at. But he also gave a pretty in-depth breakdown on what this is. I tried to give, like, a short-term one to kind of save him from doing more work, but then he was like, no, I gotta do it. And he typed up this huge explanation on everything you're looking at on that calculator. So if you are interested in that, please check out the course. But that was kind of an extra add-on that we had. Alright, no more promo, guys, sorry. But I gotta get that course awareness out there. There's tons of people selling that same info for like literally $2,000. I gotta save people's money. That is crazy. That they would pay someone who doesn't even know what they're talking about $2,000. You can watch pretty much anything that's in the info too on the channel. I think that's another thing that this channel has. Like, a lot of people think like, oh, you gotta pay for everything. Like, no, you really don't. You don't have to pay for a single thing. Ooh, snow down bad. A lot of trapped lungs on that chart, I promise you that one. Ooh, look at that Roku. So Sandollar had covered this Friday. If anybody was paying attention, we talked about how this looked really good as long as it held. But if it broke this area here under 93s and 94s, this could give you a really good area to start shorting from. They ended up tanking all the way to 91s, and now they're under that and made it all the way to the low of that recent move. So we can start to look for another bearish retest, if not continuation. But good job, Sandal, on actively posting and updating that in the chat. I did see that, and I was very proud of you for that. Because it's really good, like I said, to tell the story of the chart. And you'll see that's kind of a theme within that new course, is telling, like, storytelling. Really, it's all it's really about. Storytelling. Storytelling can be very helpful when reading a chart from left to right. You know, if you could talk about what's going on over here, what happened, you know, the last thing we saw on the last day, the last Friday, whatever it was, and then you're going into like this morning, like, oh, we had a lower open. You have a lot more reference points and context than someone who doesn't, you know, go through that storytelling process. And that's kind of a big thing. And like, I like to think about it as like, you know, let's say you and me are talking about something, right? And somebody walks up to us, right? And we're in the middle of a conversation and they just butt in, right? That person has no context of what you and I are talking about. They're not on the same level of what we're talking about. They have no idea, right? They have a somewhat, you know, estimated guess, but they're not going to be able to tell exactly what we're talking about or be able to add anything into the conversation until they pick up more of what we're talking about, right? That's kind of the same thing with charts. You know, you really don't get to look at this once and be like, oh, that's bullish. Like, no, why don't we get some context first? And that's really why I talk about the storytelling of everything. It's nice to get context. If you've seen The Big Lebowski, actually, that's a great movie with a great example. I know this is a movie probably not everyone here has seen, but it's a good classic, and it has a very nice breakdown on that exact thing. When he says, shut up, Donnie, you're out of your element, that's him saying, shut up, Donnie, you don't have any context on what we're talking about. Why would you just enter our conversation without knowing what we're talking about? That's the same thing with charts. Why would I just randomly enter a trade if I have no idea what's going on? The dude abides, yeah. I told you, Nomley. That's why I was hyped when you gave me that entry point. But yeah, 10 out of 10 Nomley. I had a lot of fun watching it. Had a lot of like Naruto Shippuden kind of vibes, which was awesome because I feel like nobody's done that in a long time. Started the new year green with Apple Poots, just watching at the money. Oh, just watching at the moment, sorry. Entering no signal zone back roads. Much love, everyone. In case the stream in... Oh, okay. Yeah, be safe, Alexis. Please be safe. We need you around longer. The dude abides. I need to cut that clip. I'm not going to lie. That analogy I made is actually kind of sticking in my head very well. I wasn't kidding about Lifetime Group. Like, all my guys work together because it's not about signals and stuff. It's about storytelling. That's what we teach in here. It's what we go over. It's what we do together. That's what these guys are doing. Telling the story of Adobe, seeing it's going down still. Telling the story of UNH, seeing that it's going up still. Great call-outs by Sherman, great updates by Noxta, and great storytelling continuation here by Username. Seriously, great job to each and every one of you. No, you're Mr. Lebowski. I'm the dude. The dude does mind. Sorry, guys. I'm losing my mind. Microsoft. Wait, what? Microsoft, and then you said holding Apple, and then you said fading. Oh, Microsoft holding Apple fading. Sorry, the way it was like typed on Google kind of threw me off. I got what you're saying now. You said Microsoft holding Apple fading. Okay. I got you. They're both trying to hold though. Let's give them. Those are actually kind of doing the same thing a little bit. Pretty much just a huge sell-off move and then a short-term impulse move. Apple down 3% today. Microsoft down 2%, even with these small little buyer moves showing up. That is large move. Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft are all experiencing a small amount of buying showing up. Remember, we talked about this, guys. The impulse buy is very normal. What we want to see, does SPY retake anything? Haven't really proved anything to us yet. And triple Qs still look like crap, meaning that tech is still super bearish. If anything, they just retested and pushed lower. So we just need to see a new low of data confirm that. But overall, they've already done the retest. Probably screenshotting too much of the screen. Triple Q. So if you were someone here who's just watching SPY, you're probably going to be a little confused and hesitant. If you're someone who's watching straight up just the Qs, oop, drop my earbud, you're going to probably be super bearish until proven otherwise. Someone watching staples and watching the safe haven sectors, you're going to be super bullish today. And coin down 5% now. Nasty moves. Nice callouts by Sandollar. Good updates by Eric. Good updates by Kai, Jacko, Macy. Good stuff so far. Is there a bot who can count how many times we say this in 2024? The search bar does well. No, you're good, Sandollar. Microsoft 5-minute down hammers. Good call out. Thank you, KT. Hope you're having a great morning. Moderna hit a plateau and consolidating now. My question is, will there be corrective activity with sellers, or will it find another leg up or two? Could just look for consolidation too if they don't end up getting that breakdown or anything like that. See if they just build some consolidation, like you said. That'd be the highest probability. But we'll see, like you said, if they plateau, do they actually pull back and we get that seller correction, like you said. Very good way of putting that, Sandollar. I love the way you type. It's not too directive of like, hey, everybody go short. It's informative. I like that. Directive and informative. I'm kind of switching through everything, as you guys can see. It's kind of hard for me to just sit on one when all this is happening. Be sure to drop a like on today's stream, guys. Definitely helps out the channel a ton. It's the new year. It's 2024. Let's start things off right. Check AMC play. Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely tell you right now, I am not going to be filling those requests this year. I don't know if one of my people are in it. I got to look, but some random person comes in here and asks for AMC. I'm not looking. Because, yeah, that was pretty bad. Pretty good start to the year, though. Yo, Ace is a real one, man. Everybody who's been sharing my course and everything, thank you, man. Delta Airlines is flying. Can we check the ARC Christmas tree? Yes, we can. Let me check Delta first, since it's a more serious matter. Oh. Aloha, what'd you do to this thing? Is this everybody buying tickets to come see you? What is going on? That's at a pretty good spot, too. Now, I don't quite remember what I drew for this, but I almost promised it's weekly supply or demand. Yeah, we got weekly demand, weekly supply that was turned into demand. Weekly supply. That is still supply. Yeah, this is still supply, still an intermediate, and still demand. So, perfectly how I drew it. Okay. Just the colors are old. So, the pretty interesting is that this used to be supply. We pushed over it, we lost it again, and now we're back over it, trying to hold it as support. So, it could be a pretty interesting couple of days for Delta Airlines if we still see them holding this area and pushing away from it. Because this could mean that they're trying to break out higher over time. Again, because we're possibly seeing resistance turn support. Very nice, fine. Good post. Now we'll check the ARC Christmas tree. Is it to the 2Ks? Yeah. Yeah, there it is. There's our tree. It still hasn't left the zone I drew. Wow. Even with that big impulse move they had on that second high or low, they still didn't make it. Nasty reaction with the lower open. See, but this is doing what I was just talking about, though. It's trying to do the same thing. You know, if that short term holds, like, that could end up making new highs and popping up to the 60s. So, just kind of keep that in the back of your head. But yeah, Christmas tree is still in effect. Not an actual chart pattern. We just had our fun. What was that, 2 Christmases ago? That wasn't this Christmas. It was the one from the year before. That was 2022 Christmas. Looking stellar. Oh, they had earnings? Okay. Either OTC or $10 a share for AMC. Probably OTC. Yeah, OTC. Yeah, those AMC bulls don't know that their own worst enemy is them holding. Because they're just diluting their own shares. Dirt Bike City. Can you check Cracker Barrel for me or Cheesecake Factory? Yeti. Yeah, Yeti. Spy rolling. Yep, we have a second lower high on the day after a lower open. I'm telling you, if we get the break of 471.70s again and we maintain under that, not just this like single candle retest crap, this thing's dumping more. Triple Q's possibly tapping the way. What's your zone below this? So the next level I have is 469.70, 468.30, 467, 465.80. But I'll show you the bigger time frame too, so you're not just like looking at that, because the next major area is like 469, but it's not that major. Daily time frame. What am I doing? Well, I say not that major, and then it's like the biggest one on the screen. Why I say not that major is because, like, you have this area to deal with. So if it's going to sell off, it's going to go between 467.50 and 469, right? Because this is the area where it needs to be proven that, hey, sellers are going to keep going. Like, this is good for short term to get to here, but you need to prove more on the chart to get this break of structure. And once you get this break of structure, this is where true selling can happen. This is where you can get larger moves continuously over and over and over. So that's my big thing, is seeing, does this area break? You have a really good short-term structure breaking. Now you're looking for more mid-term structure breaking, because you have a lot more price action holding this. You got a very scary candle try to take this, try to hold it back up. So this is the area we need to see break. This is actually where I tried to short from the first time, but we never got a good validation under. So we just were like, hey, we're still bullish. We just probably had a little less hesitation from the previous. But that's my game plan on the bigger time frame. Pretty solid, pretty simple. Square down 5%. Yuck. Tesla's the only positive name on your list. Hey, John Deere's green, man. Don't forget John Deere. Don't forget UNH. Don't forget those. But yeah, Tesla is the only actual like tech stock that's slightly positive, which is funny because they have that red daily candle, but it's because they're higher than their previous day close. Very interesting anomaly. Very interesting. And yeah, guys, I'm not joking. Be sure to smash that like button. It does help out the channel a ton. It's 2024. What kind of goals do you have for this year, or expectations, or anything? And if you don't have any, because I personally don't have any goals or expectations, it's really just work my ass off. Wherever I end up, I end up. Tesla. Oh, wait, I already read that. Late joining the morning. Hope everyone's having a great day. You too, Matt. Take no prisoners, exactly. Do a lot better than last year. That's good. Progression. I like to see growth. SPY is moving a little lower from the previous candle. Triple Q is making a new low of day. Did anybody beat me in chat? No, they did not. Triple Q, new low of day. God, the charts are so clean. If you guys have a clean chart, show me in the text chat with an emoji or something. If your levels are looking good today. I want to stop losing. I hate losing too. No, I got you though, Timmy. I got you. Well, what are we gonna do this year, guys? We're gonna make a good habit of following the routine. The before, the during, the after, the storytelling, everything that we've gone over. We're going to continue working on that this year. That's what's going to keep us from making mistakes more often. It's not that we're going to just completely halt all mistakes and all losing. Like, no, we're still going to lose and we're still going to make mistakes. But we need to minimize the amount of times we're doing that. So if we can do that, we can ceiling. I mean, there is no growth. There's no ceiling for us if that's the case. So let's continue following that routine, continue to do the same thing over and over and over and over and over. SF said, and study the course. Yeah, that helps too. That's part of it. But the routine, you know, everything we talk about in here. Getting your game plan done that night before or during the morning beforehand. Going over stuff live, like getting good updates in. Actively charting, actively updating something you've been looking at. Like I said, telling the story of the chart. And then afterwards reviewing. Not just looking at what you did, but looking at what you didn't do. You know, looking for other possible opportunities. Looking for those mental reps. Cisco, Steady Eddie, and one of the green ones. Steady Eddie. I think of Uncle Eddie when you say that. Good updates by Eric. Good updates by username. Great updates by Kai. Great updates by Misi. Good stuff, guys. Everybody in the trade floor and Discord's kicking ass. Let's go, Sherman. UNH hitting 535. Love to see it. I love to see it. Alright, how's AMD doing today? I always like to check on this. Whew. Nice. My swing worked and my day trade plan worked that I posted before open. Nice. So on AMD, I was saying I like the break under 144.75, but it was already well under that in pre-market. So I said the next level is 142.65. It's not just this level; it's the mix of these levels. So you got two wicks under that, and it broke under that. You got a good retest here under 141, and they made it to 139. So I was telling everybody that they hit the 139s. Do not be greedy if you took this trigger, because already was a significant drop from here to here. So for you to take a trade from here to even here or here to here, leaving cutting some here and then leaving runners here to take full profit here, that right there is a massive move. Like, you don't need to be looking for anything more than that. And if it does go, awesome. Like, who cares? You caught the majority of that chart. So that's what I was pretty happy about with that one. Oxy, nice 5-minute green candle. Okay, out to Con, 64%. Great job, Mel. Beefarg updating us on Apple, saying there's a nasty candle on Apple. Scared to look. Sheesh. Yeah, very nasty. Got that new low, and it's a nice size. Good call out. Also, oh, yes, sir, took it. That's me. Took its time. Also, took 10% on Triple Q puts. Good job, Jonathan Sherman. Love to see it. Runner don't want to crack. And I'm all out. Good job, Mel. Good updates for everybody. Mel, how was your new year? Excellent. Thanks for asking. Good to hear, man. I see your gains in the result and review channel right now. New low on SPY. They hit it for like literally half a second. SPY's holding new low of day. Bearish continuation is holding. We have multiple lower highs under a significant area. The break of today's open 3 different times. Very significant confirmations popping up for sellers over the last hour since the open. Who's all seeing it and who's not? If you guys want any other breakdowns on what's going on today, let me know. Pretty clean today, just taking its sweet time due to the significant lower open that we had. Hit that new low of day, they're wicking it. Bears definitely want to not just wick it, they want to break it and keep holding under that new low. Giving us that staircase effect. Me no sleep, but me seeing it. UNH is at 537 WTF. Yeah, UNH is on fire today. 2%, man. All those Haven sectors got bought up today, dude. I love it. Nam Lee, nice. He said, anyone do some New Year's cleaning? Made the desk setup sparkling and aesthetically pleasing, giving me happy endorphins just looking at how neat everything is. Actually, I think I did do that, but I didn't think about it like that. I did do that though. I got that new mouse pad I showed y'all in chat. I cleaned that, put that on here. I cleaned off like everything, yeah. Kind of around me, my general area. That's always a good feeling though, Namli. I sand down my desk 3 times a year. Damn. Lower high was it never long under a lower high? Yeah, never. Not until you get more information. God, my arm. I think I like slept on my arm or something. You guys ever do that? Like sleep on your arm or your neck or something weird? You just feel it for like a good portion of the day after you wake up? Over 75 people in here. Over 150 people have clicked on today's stream. Be sure to drop a like if you have not already. Glanced at the BB course too, and to something great work, boss. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate you, man. Your name was mentioned in there a few times. But yeah, I appreciate you, man. And yeah, I hope other people enjoy it too, Mel, because everything that's in there is, you know, what you, me, and Leland go over together. You know, it's funny, like, and I wasn't trying to bag on anybody last week. I just thought it was funny. I really did. I thought it was funny. But like Mel, he was going over like the visualizing thing, and we had a couple people like, "Damn, what's this? Like, I've never seen this." It's like, what? That's all me and Leland post. It's visualizing practice because it's very helpful to kind of chart the levels. Like every time I'm in a stream, we do that in here together. We go over. Come on, man. Like if it breaks under this, we're like, oh well, we need to see a lower high or a double top or, you know, just some sort of bearish pressure to show that they still want it, you know. And just doing this is very helpful when drawing extra levels. I'm not saying you should be charting like that all the time, but it can be very helpful. But that's something that me and Leland have gone over a lot. And Mel is one of the few people who have gone over it on their own, and then also seen us do it. And now he's kind of doing it heavily. And it's almost like second nature for us to draw stuff like that or to see it like that. So it's just good practice is what I'm getting at. Just visualize practice as much as you can. Draw your highs, draw your lows, find your lower highs, find your higher lows. That alone is going to be one of the most powerful indications to you on a chart. Of any time frame. Doesn't matter what time frame you're looking at. Doesn't matter what kind of chart you're looking at. I could be looking at corn commodity futures right now. Wouldn't matter. 10 more likes and I will provide a financial tip for the day. Oh boy. Yeah, drop a like. Let's get this financial tip of the day from Sandollar. Happy New Year, Bueller, aka Toby. Hey, watch your mouth. They don't know that. Thank you, Abad. Appreciate you, dog. Happy New Year to you as well. It's been a really good 2023. It's going to be an even better 2024. Wait, how did you know to call me Toby? Have you watched my... Oh, I know what you've seen. Never mind. Shh. Of course you're famous, Mel. I speak very highly of you. I speak highly of all my people in here who are working their ass off. When I think of like routine, when I think of structure, when I think of stability, I think of you guys a lot of the time because y'all are the ones who go through it and do it alongside me, Leland, all the other guys in chat. You know, it's fun to try to do the same thing over and over again with rules. It's like micromanaging, but like yourself, not a game. Financial tip. Quit drinking coffee to save money so you can be miserable and only slightly less broke. Spy 15-minute pen bar. Good call out by Zeke. But yeah, Happy New Year's to everybody in here. Glad to have you all. At a lower golden pocket fib. Good call out by Mel. Oh, my bad, fool. Got questions about spy levels 471, 70, 462, 46. My bad, dog. Oh, Spicy Pepper answered my question. Okay, never mind. You're the best, Spicy Pepper. That was the correct answer. 1222. My bad, Spicy. I was way late on your question. Or full. Spicy, thank you. Not taking any more trades now. Up like 110%. I will keep it working on a disciplined year. Less trades. That's right. Less trades, more effective. Because again, we are not shotguns. We are snipers. I'm not here to shoot up a wall and hit every moving object, right? We're here to get what we want. We're here to be selective. I think you guys only need to give 2 more likes to get Sandollar's financial tip. I think. I'm not sure. Good job, CJ, on your pep. Good job, Jay, on Eli Lilly. It's really cool seeing y'all's gains like that, too, because it's like, it's not focused on, oh, everything's Apple or Spy. Like, no, my chat's swinging every sector. So it's kind of cool to see you guys looking around. Good reasoning on Pep and Eli Lilly, too. Good percentages. I had really nice percentages on those. Jay and CJ. Triple Q. Maybe I should just only be sharing this chart because it does show the 1222 demand that has been only short-term broken, but they're definitely reacting to it. So I'm going to type that. I'm not even going to share the chart. We'll just zoom in here. I said, Spicy Pepper Post was best for this. The 1222 demand is the only thing in the way before more selling. Watch for base to build for buyers to have a chance later today. So, pretty important that they try to hold on to this. If not, not looking good. Continuation could just continue. Like I said, continuation to the downside. Continuation could continue. Can you guys believe that? BA new low day. Who would have thought? That one's still slowing down on the daily time frame. Roku hit 88.70 $. We were talking about being bearish on this under 94, or being bullish as long as 94 could hold. Where's my boy Dividend Bull at? Do we want to go over the sector's dividend? That's my sector man. Nvidia Fat Bear Flag 475. Oh, I got a couple messages to catch up on. Sorry, guys. B, been watching CLF since you went over it. Finally got a small breakdown. Going to watch the daily for retest. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. I was talking about that at the beginning of my stream, too, today. I've been trying to update it actively. But yeah. You're right. Oh, my gosh, dude. This glitch is insane. You're right, though, because we had the 6 days of consolidation inside of that day. Friday, we got the close out, but we were still kind of like, because of the whole, huge gap. But it is trying to break down. I might look for a better lower high before I take a position on this, because I hate shorting this stock. So if this is the low, I want to see a better lower high here. If it does sell off without me, I'm not going to complain. God, Boeing. See, this is what CLF could look like. This is what CLF could turn into over time. It actually kind of reminds me of Target on the way down. Yeah, over here. When it made its next leg down, like, it had consolidation. It doesn't just dump. Like, there's always consolidation in between. And that's where the best moves come from. See? Consolidation. Huge move to the upside. They've been grinding up ever since. They're just now getting to their next supply. I think Cost kind of did it too a very long time ago. It wasn't this right here. It was this move. Yeah, right here.
Kind of like gets up there, consolidates, bam. But even when it does move another leg down, like it still like has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days, and then it dumps more. It's not just like leg down, leg down, leg down, leg down. So consolidation is a beautiful thing. If anything, you guys should be excited when you see consolidation. You shouldn't be worried about, oh, it's sideways, it's choppy, it's this, it's that. Like, it's building. It's giving you guys consolidation to possibly do something, or maybe you don't have trend. You don't understand the trend. Maybe it's in a clear downtrend and it's consolidating after a nice impulse move to the up or the downside, and maybe it just needs that little bit of a breather before it continues in that direction. But thank you guys for 50 likes on today's stream. I just saw y'all hit that. Thank you. Put a lot of work into that swing chart. Good stuff, CJ. That's what I could tell. I could tell, honestly. Apple's still getting crushed. Oh, wait, I already read that. Let me put my Apple Watch on to help it. Thank you for the 50 likes. Sandollar said, financial tip. Try and build a month reserve and monthly living expense for 2024 due to the potential of higher inflation, protracted recession, and other unplanned events. Oh, and then you put Daffy. That is pretty smart, though. Thank you, Sandella, for that financial... Here, I'll pin that. Why not? Every day we hit 50 likes, Sandella has to spit out another financial tip to us. NVIDIA Fat Bear Flag, 475. Gotcha. Of course, I missed that. No, you're good, Matthew. I was just letting you know. Because I'm also actively still updating it, and I enjoy doing that. You keep doing it too. I don't get offended if you're also doing it. Do it as well. That excites me. Oh, you're also looking at CLF? Let's see if our thoughts align. Let's see if we have differing opinions. Let's see who's right. Let's see who's wrong. Let's test each other. What? Wait, let me read this before I say it out loud. Oh, Leland said, financial tip. Ramen 24 pack on Amazon is $6. Eat that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner so you can afford gas. That's funny. I actually have a pretty big prediction for this year, though. I said it last week a little bit. You know, this isn't like something I just now said, but like I really do think gas prices will probably come down a little bit this year. I think we'll have a great bullish market over the entirety of 2024. I think you'll have your fair share of corrections. I think that's pretty normal. But I do believe you'll have a pretty nice uptrend 2024 year. And I really do tie almost all of my reasoning to the fact that it's election year. This is the year where both sides are no longer aimed at just the American people and targeting like who to market to, but it's also about like targeting each other now. So I think we're about to see a lot more euphoric lying to the mass, like we used to see every 4 years. I don't think there's anything new to you guys. I think you guys agree. But I believe I'm tying most of my bullish reasoning to this. Now, that's even with other ties, because I genuinely believe our political system is so fucked that in this day and age, if something else happens, I believe we will just roll over and allow it to happen, because we're at a very vulnerable spot in our own political part right now, where election year's happening, big things are about to happen, somebody big's about to win, right? It doesn't matter who wins, Republicans or Democrats. What matters is that it's about to happen, right? And that this is the year. So play off of that. Don't play off of the whole, oh, I'm going to play because I like the Democrats. I'm going to play because I like that because I'm a Republican. I don't care. I don't care what you are. I don't vote. I don't vote either side. both sides have great points. Both sides have horrible points. So that's really what you guys need to get in your head is you need to be politically unbiased as well as a trader. You need to be unbiased just in general. You don't need to really be looking to be right about one side or the other. Both sides have great things. Both sides have horrible things. You know, it's Bueller for president. No. We're not doing that. I would never run for president. I really do like. You can't be like, I feel bad for all the presidents because, you know, they get all that power and money and stuff. It's like, it's not about that though. Like it is stress. Like have you guys seen pics of like people who become president? Within 4 years, your hair will gray. It doesn't matter how well in shape you are, who you are, your hair is going gray. Within 4 years. It's crazy. It's a lot the president has to worry about. Even if they act like they don't care, like, they still have to care to some extent because it's shit they have to deal with every single day. SPY new all-time high every day makes SPY great again. No, but those are my predictions for the year. I don't have any, like, actual, like, call-outs or anything for that. I'm not going to do, like, oh, guys, let's get bullish leaps or this or that. I'm not doing that crap. That's what I believe is going to happen this year. I believe prices will come down. I believe housing will get better. But I think it's not going to be for long term. I believe that's only going to be short term before things get worse. I think we're going to prop ourselves up this year, and I believe over the long term we could see more damage to pricing of houses, to the pricing of commodities, to just everyday resources. I think everything is going to stay entrenched in inflation a lot longer than we've seen. But I do believe this year will be great. I think this year is going to be amazing. Trudeau's hair hasn't grayed because he knows exactly how he is effing us on the daily and it's working. Hey, he's probably got some though. He's probably got a couple gray hairs. Also, Jack, and this is just a joke before I get started. This is just a joke. I said presidents, not jokes. Guys, he's over here talking about a Canadian president. LOL, am I right? Canadian president. Ha, good one. Leland's comment, he just says, ha 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 ha, Canada. Canada's largest stock exchange is the Toronto Stock Exchange, TSX. As of December 2021, the TSX had a market cap of $4.3 trillion. Would you like to know the United States market cap? December 2021. I can't even find the number. It's so big. They're giving me 8 different numbers from 8 different years. Alright, let's ask Bard. He probably give me the answer straight up. 40 trillion. Same date, 40 trillion. Thank you. Dude, Bard is the greatest. I can't look at the guy's face long enough to see if he has any gray hair. It said that Canada is actually turning into a lot. No, we're not actually laughing at Canada. I'm joking. I just wanted to bag on you because I know you're from you're not even from Canada. He's a fraud, guys. He's not even actually Canadian. I forgot to tell everybody here. He's English. Took my puts at my level 472.15. That's what Mel said, by the way. That wasn't me. Even worse. See, I'd be pissed if I was still holding all three cons. I'd be like, man, I should have taken profits. Damn, Boeing is still going down. She is not slowing down. Poor thing. Alright, triple Q's got some more buying action still. We'll see if this continues or if this is where the train stops. Is the music about to stop? Potentially a higher low there, but nothing crazy. See if we get some better signals here over the next 10, 20, 30 minutes. See, what you're looking for now is to see do higher lows pop up and we build base and it just becomes like an ugly consolidation day. That's fine. You know, we'll deal with that the next day. But you don't need to be taking trades on every single candle right now. She doesn't even go here. Mean girls. It's like I have ESPN or something. God, those movies have, those kinds of movies have so many good lines. Oh my God, fool. Full said, imagine having to buy bags of milk. God. See, I was just making jokes. He came for the throat. All right, let's go through our top weights. Energy is in this, but it's not a top weight. So as you guys can see, healthcare kicked ass. This is the second largest sector in the entire of SPY, which is crazy because not a lot of people trade it. It's one of the most, I should say this backwards. It's the least traded sector. It's a very unaware sector people don't pay attention to. But it's the second largest in SPY. So it's very important and it's kind of hidden. So it's very important that you pay attention to this over time. You don't necessarily need to be trading healthcare, but you could definitely be paying attention to it. Healthcare moving up today is significant. If this was doing the same thing as, let's say, XLC, where they're down 1%, we would have a lot different story on SPY right now. We'd be a lot bloodier. We'd be a lot further down because then the second largest would also be down with the largest. This is the largest sector, tech. Tech is one of the most important, most traded, highest volume, most focused on sectors, and it's the most important. So very, very crucial that you at least understand this sector. As you can see, though, they have approached the next, I believe these are all monthly emerging candles, so bear with me. But 186.90 is very important because I don't have a lot of lines on these charts. So when they finally get to one, it's pretty damn important. You can see some buying actually happened 1 cent above that level. Now what this is just short-term buying as we know so far. We don't have any other signals saying this is going to continue. We have one touch and go. So we need to see more information first in that chart. But that is a good start to getting some information though. Not just saying, oh, we're probably going to sell off to blah, blah, blah. But comm sector also basing out. We can see the same things happening in discretionary. Again, this is all short-term. We don't know what's going to happen an hour from now. This could all go up, hit a level, reject, make a lower high, continue to make new lows till the end of the day. But we can see the banks are also working their way back up. They've been holding a higher low pretty much all morning and trying to work themselves up to the overnight gap. They're very close to finishing that. Energy's also up. They've been selling off over the past couple days. And then, of course, healthcare. But knowing this, you can kind of draw a little chart in your head and remind yourself what's up, what's down, based on which is the most important, which is, not as important. And kind of realizing like, okay, SPY should be down a little bit today then, and you should understand that just based off just looking at these. You shouldn't even have to look at SPY to know that yet. You should be able to look at these and instantly be like, okay, SPY's probably just a little bit red today. And by a little bit, I mean it's a lot, but you know what I meant. Pretty nice gap down. That was really most of the damage done. We really haven't made much more new lows under that. And that's kind of another thing too. Like, if you want to give yourself context, start from the previous day's close. Like, we closed up here, sorry, and then opened way down here, right? What have we done since then? We made a new low, stopped here. Made a reactive move, couldn't pop a new high. All right, well, that's clearly a resistance we need to worry about. Came back down. We did touch and make a new low, but we failed to close a new low, right? Now we're holding a higher low. We're building up back up. So, in a way, we're getting a squeeze because we have converging highs and lows. So, from open, we have a squeeze. See how we get to that? Let me know if I was going too fast or something. I was trying to go slow because I want everybody to understand what we're really dealing with here from the open. It's not just a gap down. There's a lot more going on here. Yo, good stuff, Zeke and React. I like the updating by Zeke. I like the play taken by React. Good stuff. Not being scared to take a trade. Good stuff, React. Playing your levels, playing what you're giving conviction into. Good stuff. Don't be hesitant. Looked like you had planned it as well, so that's even better. Does that make sense to everybody, though, before I move on? Make Lindsay Lohan great again. I think that was her fault. SPY trying to reclaim open. Added. Yo, what is up, Ryan? I followed you last week, I think, on Twitter. As soon as I saw your name, I was like, oh, I gotta follow this guy. Alright, I'm moving on. I'm getting off this chart. I just want to make sure everybody was good, nobody was confused. Because I know sometimes when you guys look at these levels and zones, you're like, why aren't we selling off? It's like, well, you also have to deal with today's price action. Like, that is just as important as any of this. You know, you got to remember, you're using... I'll start over. You're using long-term price history mixed in with short-term price history. Sometimes mid-term, you can see we're using December 22nd still. So, I mean, there's some mid-term info in here. Price history. And then you also have to remember what we just went over on that chart. You know, today's price history. Like, you have 3 different pieces of price history that you're mixing into one, and you're pretty much just pouncing on the best opportunities when those 3 align. Which, it isn't going to be every day. It isn't going to be every 5 minutes. And that's what you're trying to limit yourself to. So, I wanted to clear that up, because I know sometimes we get around these zones and stuff, and some people get kind of shaky, and they're like, what the hell's going on? What do I do here? Like, we made a new low, Josh. Why aren't we going down more? What the hell? I listened to what you said. It's like, yeah, but there's a little bit more going on than that. We had a significant gap down, so it's really hard for us to say, yeah, we're going to go down $5 more today. Like, okay, we need to see some more info first. What do we need to see? Lower highs. Okay, well, this happened before we even got a single lower high. So this would you be shorting early. This would be a lot better because you're actually going for something. You're actually going for something that shows it's a lower high, right? That would be something I accept. Definitely this. This is what Mel took. Good job, Mel. He took the break of the open again after the lower high. So now he has something to go off of. He has context on why to be bearish there. Did he get the new low? Yes, but it didn't close under it. He understands that. So now he's not continuing to short. All of you should not be continuing to short until we see something else, right? Now we're getting the push. We're leading into this, and we're still not really bullish, but we're definitely not as bearish as we were a moment ago. If we make another lower high here, which it looks like they're trying to, that'll be very, very bad for bulls. But it's good to tell the context, like, all right, what happened from here? What happened from a couple days ago? So make sure that makes sense, guys, because I know that can be a little weird when you see it, like, close under this, and you're like, well, how come it's doing that, but I can't short yet? Well, you need to see more info first. That's why. It's not just short as soon as you see one confirmation. Yes, we got a significant gap down. Yes, we're making a new low. But does that mean you should just pounce on it every time? No. And if you guys have anything else to add on that, please let me know. Type it into the YouTube chat or Discord and I'll read it out. If you guys have anything to add on to today's SPY or triple Q price action, please do. or sectors or anything else you might be looking at. But yeah, good storytelling by Zeke, Kai, Riak, Jack, Mel. There's a few others I'm missing over at Misi, Sandollar. Bunch of people, honestly. Username, I can't name all of you. There's so many of you now. But just nice to see everybody's kind of on the same page, doing the same thing. The first trading day of 2024. I'd say it was a good one so far. I know price action wise some people will disagree with me, but I think it's been great already. Can you not even click that link? Alright, we can copy and paste that link, but that's the link to the new course if anybody's not seen that it's out yet. Forgot I tipsily put in a Robin Hoover to buy CLH while drinking a Celsius. Oh my god. Filled this morning, followed by CLH having a 6.5% move today. Damn, nice. Wait. Is this good or bad? Should I look? Oh, this isn't Celsius. I was like, what the hell am I looking at? Is that the ticker? CLH? It's good-ish. Oh, CELH. Oh, y'all had me chart this the other week. Okay, yeah, it's kind of coming back to me now. Damn, it held base really nice. Really nice moves up so far from here. See if it continues, but so far, really nice moves. Good looks. Yeah, you must have been the person who, like, went over it with me or something then. We must have gone over it together. Oh, you're good, you're good. I was looking at the wrong chart, though. I was like, what the hell? I was like, is he sure is this a good thing? I do the same thing, though. Yo, higher lows on Clorox, though, speaking of CLX. Not I? Oh, okay. Whoops, wrong symbol. It's funny where ADD perfectly rejects that, too. I just realized that. Massive buying from a good area, but they perfectly hit the balanced part of ADD, which this is just the buying and selling difference of the New York Stock Exchange stock. So everything that's on there, everything that's getting bought minus everything that's getting sold equals blank. so we're slightly negative. But where they bought us back up to was the balance area at 0 again, which is pretty interesting. That could have been high of day for all we know. Could also just be the slowdown before more ripping. We'll see though. I just thought that was interesting how that perfectly sat there. I need to add this back into here, honestly. Just for short-term reference, not really for trading it. I'll send it in. Okay. I'm doing dangerous. Yeah, I kind of feared this pacing of price action when I saw the type of open we were most likely getting. Significant lower open could have slowed things down. Ryan asked, do I need to buy the first course before course number 2, or if I review all the YouTube member content, can I get away with not doing it? Yeah, definitely. Could definitely get away without doing it. I try not to tell people that you have to buy the first one to know anything on the second one. If you're a decently informed trader, you've been around my channel for a while, I'm not going to sit here and be like, you have to get the first before you get the second, dude. You just can't. Now, you might miss out on some points that might be touched up a certain way, because I'm definitely a lot more short term and a lot quicker to the point when I'm live or on a video here. But it's up to you, really. But yeah, you probably could get away with it. That's a good question. I haven't been asked that in that way yet. Everybody, if anything, I've gotten worse questions than that. It's been like, it's like I've had people be like, does the first one come free with the second one? It's like, what? Like, when has that ever been a what? Like, that one kind of threw me off. But that was a pretty good question, Ryan. Yeah, I mean, it is a lot of the basics. It is, but like I said though, and I'm not scummy with like how I sell things to people here. Like, I feel weird selling things to people on here. Like, my people have to tell me to promote my shit for me to sell stuff, because I really just like being myself. I just like to go on about my day and do whatever. You know, if you want to buy my shit, cool. If you don't, also cool. I don't care. You know, but it's funny because I always tell people straight up at the front door, like, you don't have to buy anything here. You could literally just watch the streams, just watch the free videos, and you could probably get away with a lot of the information that I provide. Workshop 11, you know, that video alone encompasses almost the entirety of the system. And I've released videos that are called like 4 main strategies and oh, this is this kind of entry. Like, we only have like 4 main types of entry that I go over in both courses. And it's free, you know, on the channel. So it really is like up to you. You know, if you want to go on about just watching one of the courses or both of them, or just some of the videos, it really is up to whoever. Because I hate pushing that on people and being like, oh, to get the $75 course, you got to pay for the $250 one. It's like, why the fuck? That just sounds so scummy. Like, that sounds so weird. If you want to get the first one to match the second, go ahead. But no, you don't need it. If you're someone who's been paying attention here, if you're someone who's been in the stream, someone who's been in the watching the videos on the channel, you don't need it. But I would say you can't really watch just the first one and then not the second, because then it's like you're missing out on like the better part of it. I would say that way would be a little weird. I forgot about this until last night. Remember Spy doing the Batman? Oh, the Bartman. Yeah, Bart. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember who drew it, but I remember that was a big meme going around where it was like Bart's, like the top of Bart's head, Bart Simpson, and it was like it was showing the stock market. No problem, Ryan. That was a good question. I haven't really been asked that. New traders, they need both, or the second will be hard. And yet, and like I said, like, my members are pretty far outspoken. Like Mel right there. Like, Mel's gonna say that. You know, it's my people are pretty respectable. They'll probably, everybody who's in my chat would probably tell you do need the first one, but I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna say that. Alright, back to SPY. Damn, it's already been 2 hours from the open. Pretty interesting day, though, price action-wise. Sector-wise, I should really say that. We can look at that RRG chart if y'all want. Y'all want the RRG chart? That's the thing that looks like this. Alright, so we got SPY. Let's not look at every damn sector. We can leave energy on. I do like it looking at energy. We know that Staples is up today. We know comms are down. We know healthcare is up. Alright. Let's do a trail of 3 days. We just kind of looked from the dip that we had that was like kind of got everyone flipping bearish again to the recovery to where we are now. So you can see we have discretionary slowing down, bank slowing down, tech just kind of in the smack dab middle, healthcare. So you can see the top 2 sectors, what most of SPY out of the top 5 here, they're both just kind of in the median of the chart. We have comms improving, so we'll see what happens on the recovery. As everything recovers and we get to the high of our recent move, let me get in the middle. You can see energy has not just improved, they've started slowing down a little bit. Comms still holding their uptrend into the improving. They're almost leading the market right now, position-wise, not, you know, money-wise or anything. Healthcare kept improving. We've seen a slight slowdown in tech. They've really been all over the place because of their weights. You guys saw Apple go up. You guys saw Microsoft go up. Over the past couple of days, though, we've seen them pulling down very heavily, and this is causing most of the tech sector to also slow down. Discretionary following. That's a very normal thing to remember is that when tech goes down, discretionary normally follows. It doesn't always happen at the same time. You can see it actually did it in a worse fashion than tech at the same time. But that won't always be the case. I can't move it over anymore. But as you guys can see, that's pretty cool to see just how the sectors move. And you can always add more tail length if you want to add like, oh, how have the last 10 days been over this? And it kind of increases this as well. So you can see from the dip in November all the way to where we are now, you know, what has actually happened sector-wise. What sectors have moved us where. It's just kind of cool to see. Let's do the last 5 days. So here's every sector. Should show everything. Yeah. Kind of trippy looking. Utility, man. All the way up top. Come all the way down to the bottom. And then you can see, like, as they get closer to the middle, that's like them settling. That's like them losing energy and are like, all right, hold up. Let's like build up energy again. And then we'll start flying around really fast again. Like, it's kind of interesting to see from that point of view. A little weird, but kind of cool. Good update by Eric on the trade floor. React said, can we go boom now? Oh, that was the range it was stuck in. That's the level that the range was on. I guess I could draw more. These aren't daily emergings, are they? No. Oh, they're monthly. Okay. what are y'all saying in here? Stream still going. What's up, Alexis? Yeah, I don't know how long I'll be on. To be honest, I was kind of just vibing with y'all. And I know every time I end the stream, this damn chart loves to move. In stream decides to gap fill. Yeah, literally. Quick 100% profit on Pfizer while I was with the patient. Wild. Nice job, Alexis. Good job on the continuation. Hey man, that's your own powers though, man. You literally have been going over healthcare and you guys have been going over different sectors together. Like, I'm not even surprised when y'all start posting this stuff. Market slowed down, these other sectors got some energy built into them. Patient was like, go back to your Bueller. Let's play some Dreaming for the Spy Pump. Costco. Nike. Oh yeah, how is the Nike daily? Looks like crap. God, people definitely got trapped on coin. Inside candle to a bullish kicker that had a single soldier follow it. That's so bullish. And then 2 days in a row just dump. I mean, on its own it's bullish, but positioning wise it wasn't. Pretty crazy move though. Netflix, nasty move to the downside. Looks like I need to clean that chart up on the smaller time frames. They are breaking a significant level on the daily. Oh, whoops, I'm going down. Let's just go up. God. I just saw what you said, Eric. Controls the anthems. See, Microsoft's still in a pretty interesting spot, though. Oh, here's something cool we could go over. So, last week somebody thought that they wanted to try to be funny, and I don't know if they were trying to be rude to me, like on purpose or what, but we were in calls on this day for Apple, and I didn't like the initial dip, so I had gotten out. We'd gotten out for minimal losses. It was like, I don't know, like less than 20%. It was around 20%, but it wasn't a lot. And I was like, whatever, we'll miss it, you know. And then this day happened, right? And I had somebody like in my DMs like, I don't know why you cut that. That was the dumbest cut ever. I'm gonna continue holding so it can go hit 190. Blah 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 blah. They're talking about like up here somewhere. I think they actually said my level. And then now that these 2 days have happened, it's like, no, I'm glad I stuck to my plan. Like, it didn't do what I wanted it to do. And yeah, it might have gone up right after I was wrong, but that doesn't mean I was wrong. I stuck to my game plan. That means I was right, even if I did lose money. But just kind of nice to see that it did. I mean, this would have killed me. This would have destroyed that position. That position would be worth nothing right now. It'd be $1 per contract. So it's just kind of cool to go back and reflect on those things. But shout out to whoever that was. If you're gonna come for the king, take the crown, man. Don't be bullshitting. Looking for SPY futures to hold 4784 for SPY to go higher. Good looks, Eric, on SPY futures. How's everyone in the stream doing? Thank you guys. I just realized we hit over 55 likes now. You guys are crazy. I think our peak we get like 80, 85 people in here, so it's pretty cool to see. Almost that same amount get the like count. Everybody likes the streams. Good to see. And now we have proven, thanks to a couple people in here, that the likes do actually work helping reach other people, because we've had a couple people join in here from the new year, and they said they found us from YouTube, so that was pretty interesting. Also, can we think of a better name for my stock market streams? You guys see how we have it says 2024 stock market updates, SPY new all-time high, blah blah blah. We need to come up with a better name than this, to be honest. So somebody comes up with a way better, just bland name I can have it as every day, let me know. I am open to all suggestions. Yes, Zaya, it is. I just had to finish the course, and now that it's done, I can start kind of aiming towards that again. Just kind of focus on getting some of these streams going again, and then I'll start talking about that more. But I do have my note here, still. My note on podcast says, after the first episode, next guest is chosen by the spinny wheel. Each episode is a new person. The focus is asking questions and having a good time. We need a name of the podcast. A potential contest for the first guest. I wrote quest, not guest. Nice. Make a channel for everyone to post potential questions and convo starters. So in Discord, we'll have like a channel where people can drop their open forum questions and direct comments towards whoever the next speaker is. And then when that speaker's in there, that's the questions I'll try to ask them or try to focus them around. But yes, that'll still be happening. We just got a couple things to work on. We need a name. I need to make that channel. We need to make the podcast. I'll probably do it on YouTube though, because it's actually really easy to do on YouTube from what I was looking. But yeah, that'll be pretty interesting though. And to be honest with you, I'll probably do those on Fridays. I probably won't do full day Fridays. When we start doing podcasts, I'll probably do like a half day, and then afterwards I'll do like a podcast kind of thing with whoever. Because that'll probably be the best available date for most people, or Fridays. Bueller Talks. I guess that could be a thing too. I just don't want it to be focused on me, because it's like, it really is about whoever's in my podcast that week. Because that was kind of the revolving idea, was a new guest each week, or try to keep it different each week. By the way, SPY is moving a lot more finally. Buyers are potentially holding on to the low of day. Here, let's include that previous day low. I don't want someone to be like, why is he leaving that? Bueller stares into the abyss, it stares back. For the name of my streams. It's actually pretty good. I'm typing it right now, Sandollar. It does look pretty good. Short and sweet. True. Honestly, can't wait. It's gonna be lit for real. Thank you for reminding me, Zaya. I've got to kind of got reminded by you. I need to update more stuff on this note. Also, I need to figure out what is the contest we're doing for whoever's gonna be the first guest. We can't do a spinny wheel. That'd be too boring. We gotta do that after every guest, but for the first guest, we gotta do something big. I mean, technically, we did a first guest with like the whole champion vibe thing, but that wasn't the focus. Yo, good job, Riak. He said, Switch Strikes got me another bag. Happy New Year, gang. Time to go lift some weights and get better. See you later, dog. Waiting for Spy Features to hold 47.90. So trying to aim for 50%. Previous day closed gap fill. Good looks, good looks, good looks. You guys are on it. You guys are on it. I promise IWM has to be moving. I gotta see. My chart's lagging. There we go. Yeah, okay. I was like, small cap's gotta be somewhat participating in this. 10-year pulling away, the dollar slowing down. Perfect timing. ADD is over 0. Short-term buying can definitely happen here. Everything's pointing towards short-term. I like that, Ryan. I put that. It's like the same thing, but it had a little bit more on there. I like it. A little spicy. Not bad, not bad. I mean, this is good and everything for buyers. I'm not taking that away from them, but they're really not taking anything that's that great. We need them to go up above this area here, but might be a 2-3 day process of taking this over again for all we know. After that significant drop from 475.35 all the way down to 472.16. It's like a 419 drop. Good updates by Eric on the trade floor. Loving the new 2024 Eric here. Really, really clean updates. Nothing super long. Noon Eastern Standard Time incoming watch for lowering volume with this critical area on SPY. Point out what the critical area on SPY was. Multiple times. Good looks, Eric. Good looks. I love that about our Discord. You can always go in there and somebody's got like a solid update ready for everybody. Alright guys, I think I am going to end the stream here. Probably will get some more short-term buying. Might be seeing a potential 2 to 3 day process of us either retaking what we lost or continuing to pull back. So this could be a 2-3 day process, which is perfect timing too, because this is a week that only has 4 days of the market. Today being one of them, meaning we only have 3 days left. So could be giving us the perfect amount of time to do either one of those moves. And we'll have to go over that on the bigger time frame together, and we will. We're going to go over that every single day. As soon as you get in here tomorrow, the first thing we're going to be covering is this daily time frame, because I want to see on this chart, where are we on the smaller time frames? Like with that bigger time frame chart, where are we on the smaller? Because that'll help us get some really good day trades. And you can see short-term buying might be happening here if they end up retaking 473.50s. Very good sign for multiple reasons. You guys saw the same level on this chart. You can see it's very, very crucial on bigger and smaller time frames. So we'll see what we end up taking. We'll see if we end up pulling back. We'll see what happens. But we're going to react. We're going to trade the levels that are in front of us. We're going to navigate. But I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. Don't forget to pick up the new course if you have not already. If you want the link for that, check out Discord. But I will see you guys later on. It should be on Twitter as well if you haven't. But thank you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Love you all. And I will see you later on. I'll be in the Discord if you guys want to drop some more updates together.